Hello, my name's Morwenna.
And I'm Victoria, and we make up the Sutton Infant Feeding Team and are part of the Health Visiting Service. We're here to support you with feeding your baby. During your pregnancy, you may be considering how you wish to feed your baby. We offer antenatal sessions that cover infant feeding, as well as expectations in the early weeks and practicalities of caring for a newborn and information about safe sleep.
The first 12 weeks following the birth of your baby is a time of significant physical and emotional change as your baby adjusts to being outside the womb. This is known as the fourth trimester. In the womb, babies have a consistent, harmonious existence, which is disrupted when adapting to life on the outside. Babies therefore need lots of reassurance in order for them to feel secure and for their brains to develop.
A baby's brain has all the cells they need at birth, around 100 billion. However, there are not many connections between them. These connections are wired up by experiences of love and closeness. When babies feel secure, they release a hormone called oxytocin, which acts as a fertilizer for their developing brain. When you offer a warm and loving response to your baby's needs, more oxytocin is produced. This in turn sets and strengthens the foundations for their future health and well-being, helping them to be happy babies, confident children, and successful adults.
This is easier than it sounds. Each time you talk to your baby, change their nappies, sing to them, look into their eyes, respond to sadness with cuddles, warmth, love, and reassurance, you are meeting their needs. Other moments that support development of healthy brain connections include being touched, stroked, rocked, and fed.
Building a secure relationship with your baby will support their development, foster confidence, to learn new things and develop resilience in later life, helping them to be more able to cope with life's ups and downs. Furthermore, holding, smiling, and talking to your baby also releases oxytocin in you, which helps you to feel calm and happy, supporting your own emotional well-being and helping you to adapt to life as a new parent. We are here to support you however you wish to feed your baby, whether that's breast or bottle feeding.
You may have met us already at one of the antenatal sessions or one of the drop-ins, and the following tips will reinforce what we've already discussed with you. If you've met us already, we will have talked to you about chins. That's close, head-free, in line, nose to nipple, and sustainable. When we talk about close, we want your baby really close. Tuck that bottom right in, wrap the legs around, and make sure this little arm is not in the way, but is wrapped up around the other breast, so it's hugging that breast. We want that head really free. Quite a lot we see little fingers just like this, but we want you to have this baby's head really free so they can tip their head right back. We want them to be in line so that their ear, their shoulder, and their hip is all in a straight line. No twisting like this. We want that baby to have the nose really opposite the nipple. So the nose opposite the nipple, not the lips, not the chin, but that nose. So that when the nipple goes in, it goes all the way to the back of the mouth. And we want that feed to be sustainable. You could be feeding for up to 40 minutes. Sometimes it's easier to sit upright to attach the baby to the breast, but then you can recline and get comfortable. When you're learning, keep your hands around the shoulders and bring the other arm in to support it. As you get more comfortable, you can move that arm away.
If you're offering a bottle, traditionally babies have been fed filling the teat of the bottle with milk because we used to be worried about air. This has now changed, and to bottle feed correctly, we call it paced bottle feeding, you sit your baby semi-upright and you hold the bottle at about a 45-degree angle so that there is air in the teat of the bottle, but the holes at the end of the bottle are covered by milk. To introduce the bottle to your baby, gently tickle their top lip to invite them to take the bottle into their mouths. Once the bottle has gone into their mouth and you're holding it at a nice angle, your baby will gently suck on the bottle with pauses. Once your baby pauses, gently drop the bottle in their mouth until they start sucking again, and then lift the bottle back up. This will regulate how much milk the baby takes in and reduces the risk of them being overfed. In the early weeks of bottle feeding, it's really important that the main carer and one other feeds your baby up until about 6-7 weeks, and not the wider family.
The next two images show a correct attachment and an incorrect attachment. On the correct attachment, you'll see that the baby has more areola around the top lip than around the bottom. Those cheeks are lovely and rounded. The chin is really indented to that mum's breast. The baby's head is free and tilted back so that it can get a really deep attachment. And then the picture of the incorrect attachment, you can see that there's areola around the whole of the baby's mouth. You can see that the nose is really tucked into that breast and there's no chin contact at all with the breast. Those cheeks are slightly sucking in, and you can see just the hand is a bit too high on that baby's head so the baby can't tip his head back. Early detection of any challenges and seeking support is vital for both you and your baby. Sometimes there can be challenges along the way, and it can be normal to find this period of adjustment hard work. Therefore, if you are needing any support, please don't hesitate to contact our service.